I remember the sickness was forever. I remember snuff videos, cold Septembers, the distances we covered, the fist fights on the beach, the busies round us up. Do it all again next week. An embryonic love, the first time that it's scarred. Embarrass yourself for someone.
That is it. So that first cut is a bay and a half more than the first cut that we did 5 years ago, I want to say, when we first got the silage pit. Times have changed so much. We have, to improve how we've got better crop, a lot of fields have been reseeded, and they were ploughed out, very unfashionable, and reseeded, and obviously you saw the grass that was up to my waist. Historically, that grass would have been no higher than my ankles. It was really old, really rubbish. So that's one of the reasons that we've got a better crop. And as well, we've grazed differently. We got rid of wintering sheep, which was a big one for us because we used to winter other people's sheep here. We got rid of them. And as well, it was put in a scheme down at the river. It is like a no grazing, it's got a name, but it's limited grazing. So the stock is off from, I think I'm gonna say, is it December till March? Just don't mind me, I'm just chilling. Oh, it's been a long few days. Can you believe that those turn into conkers? It's a crazy tree, crazy. So I'm just gonna go and open this gate into this field and let the cows through. Oh, nuisance! I have your fresh field. Yes, I know, before you say. So this field here needs some seeds scratting in, but before we can do that, the cows need to graze it off. We could have possibly silaged it, but we hadn't rolled it. Just because it was seeds. Ah, sweet. Look, I'm arable. So yeah, if you look there, that kind of thing, you can clearly see it's not an even covering at all. So we're going to graze it off with these guys. I'm just checking the fences. So yeah, it might look long, but yeah, it's not brill. So we'll scratch some seed in. Carl's going to come and scratch some seed in. There's loads of... That's cool. So someone the other day had said that they couldn't cope with how shite our fences are. They're actually not. I'm in the process of double fencing everything. So what's happened is we're having a wall done on the lane, and the gap where the wall is being done, the cows had knocked a hurdle down and just walked out of it. It was nothing to do with the fences. We're renewing all the walls on the farm, as you can see, sorely needed. But these things take time and a lot of money. So bear with us. And if that fella fancies coming and doing some fencing, mate, you've got a job for life. We even got the post knocker to go on the Merlot. Just water in the hedges. That might look like slurry, but it's actually just water out of the yard. And we are just, we've got it down to a T now, getting it right on top. It has been that dry that they need a little bit of extra moisture. Hedges are really expensive, believe it or not. You know. No! No! To not wash it out. Yeah. So as you can see, as we go further down, the river dries up, and that's what we're doing. We're pumping water from the top to the bottom.
See, I spent my teens in rage, styling in silence, and I arm myself with a grin.
So this here is where the water pipe is, under there. Can you see? Doesn't need to be a particularly large trickle, just a little trickle. It could just be blocked a little bit. That was a big fish. I didn't catch that, but that was a big fish. Okay, I see. No! You absolute... Oh, she's got to get in the car. You've got to get in the car. You'll have to have a run. Go get dry. Woggy. I'll take you somewhere and show you something amazing in a second. Just like finish doing some work there. So this is rural broadband going in. It's not going to our house, don't get me wrong, I wish it was. It's that barn 4, and this is how they put it in. This is our allotment, and they're just going through it. So cool. Kind of crazy though, to 3 houses. Well, bless. Note for everybody watching, even if it is our field, our sheep and our dog, it is on a lead. Good practice. Practice as you preach. Cool. This is cool. This is cool. This is cool. It's like a mole plough with a cable. Amazing. Me and Nelly are just going to go and check that sheep are okay. They're up the top of here. That is the top of the lime kiln for anyone who's interested. So if I sneak up, that peewit's cross at us. I've got the dog. travel the dog up because there's chicks about. Just got to watch where we're walking because they're very camouflaged. Why is that? Oh. Hey, steady, lady, steady. Whoa. Think of the birds. Come here. I thought you were dead. You would have been given another bit longer. Yeah, good girl. If you ever see a sheep upside down, go and tip it back over. Yes, it is a thing. It's definitely a thing. Sheep die on their backs. It's called kissing. Cast, what else do they call it? Wales, they call it something different entirely. It is a thing. Tip your sheep over.
I remember the sickness was forever. I remember snuff videos. Cold Septembers, the distances we covered, the fist fights on the beach, the busies round us up. Do it all again next week, in embryonic love. The first time that it started, chorus a simple song, crying like a child, and the boy you picked Tom's head still bugs me now.
Absolute brute force. These guys are getting turned out tonight. We're going to turn out when it's a little bit cooler. They've just had a very expensive wormer that does all sorts of things behind the ear. Now, I've never injected anything behind the ear before, so that was a new one for me. So yeah, every single one of them has had it. The withdrawal on it is huge, but obviously they're going to be here for an awful long time, so it doesn't matter. Everything went well, everyone's behaved, so we're going to go make some tea. The lad, here. Good boy, well done. Hello. So anything that's been dehorned is also getting a squirt of fly spray. Come on, Ticket. Right back there. Right back there. Hey, good lad. So this is the same fly spray that we use with the sheep. Happy, happy cows. The only downside to this crop, it's really noisy. Rattly, do you know what I mean? Hello. Off you go. Good cat. Get out time. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, pig in a pokey! Come on, kitty witty witty witties! So the blue on their faces is just the fly spray. And there's only one or two in this bunch that were dehorned. Come on, boys! Oh, people keep asking, are these our dairy heifers? No, unfortunately not. They are not our dairy heifers. They are all boys from two local dairy farms, friends of ours, both of them. And we did not know whether the grant was going to come off for the robot shed. And as it is such an extreme amount of money to invest into a project, we wouldn't have been able to do it without the grant. So it literally took about 16 months to get the answer back, which was just, yes, you can have the grant, or no, you can have the grant. And Roy's actually in the House of Commons next week with the fella from Nelly, talking about the impact it's having on people's businesses. We did not know which direction we were going, I'll be honest with you. That giant shed could have been used for a horse arena or compost or whatever else you can think of the use for a big shed would be. It didn't necessarily have to be robots, hence why we've done absolutely nothing with it. And when I mean say nothing, like literally it's just the legs and the roof, isn't it? Although I'd love to be able to tell you that they are dairy heifers and we are really prepping and everything, they're not. We're going into milking Jerseys. These guys were a means to an end. We knew that we would be getting rid of the cows in anticipation for Jerseys, but we needed something to farm in the meantime, and that is where these dairy bulls and bullocks have come in. And they will fill a gap and they will give us something to do, something to eat the crops, something to graze, etc., etc. And hopefully at the end of it, they'll give us a little bit of money to put towards the final Jersey herd. These are going to go to race dance tomorrow, but as it stands, this shed has water, food. It's late on now. It's, 8:30 or something. I'm just going to head down on the squad bike and make sure all gates are shut, because as we were silaging, they could literally, from that field, end up everywhere. And I mean, like, literally everywhere. Like, what? Yeah, what? Yeah, what? Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to tune in for the next video.